Welcome to this sacred message from Spirit. Before we get into this, I would love to say the prayer out loud because it helps me to bring Spirit into my readings. Dear guardian angels, divine Spirit, please be with me today for the readings that I will do. Please bless all involved with perfect peace and calm. Let everyone feel safe, loved, and connected to all that is. Please inspire and enlighten me with answers that come directly from the divine. Let my guardian angels' voices be heard. Please speak to me clearly through the cards so that I can understand all the messages so effortlessly. So shall we begin, my precious souls? This is not an easy collective reading for me to do. I feel intuitively I'm picking up on many souls out there who are reaching their highest timeline. This is not an easy journey at all. There is a purpose which you feel inside of your soul, and when you reach your highest timeline, then you are ready to fulfill your soul's mission. This is why you are here. This is what you came here to do. So let's get into this sacred reading. First of all, I would like to say that before I started doing this reading, when I was being prepared by Spirit, I saw somebody being surrounded by many candles, but the color of the candle was red wine. So red wine color, to me, it represents willpower. And this is what it looks like for many of you when you reach your highest timeline. You feel your own willpower. I'm also seeing somebody who spends so much time in the nature, and when you are outside, you could be seeing certain colors, certain crystals, certain jewelry, like you are wearing it, even if you don't physically have that. But in your third eye, you see so many things, and your own higher self does that for a very specific reason, to protect your energy, to make you feel stronger, to make you feel more grounded. You know this is bigger than you. You're being prepared for this highest timeline. And here for the shamanic deck, we have a staff. So I see that you are meant to feel this way, that you're being stretched. Basically, like your spirit guides are pulling you and showing you the bigger picture. Like your consciousness is expanding. Something is birthing through you, and you mostly feel this very highest, like this very high vibration within you. When you raise your vibration, mostly I see that for many of you, it happens to you in the nature. Suddenly everything starts shifting. Your own body starts to feel so alive, so full of joy. But to get to this vibration, I see there is lots of sacrifice. Like it's not easy for you to be in your strong spiritual energy, to feel your strongest, just because you are very sensitive and you pick up on other people's energies, other people's feelings. Also, if you stay indoors too much, your energy slowly, not slowly, but actually it happens very fast. Like your energy shrinks. You go back into your mind and it's like you lose that perspective. So here, Spirit sees that you got this potential to get out of your head, to spend as much time as you can outdoors in the nature, surrounded by trees, anywhere where you feel you're being shifted. There is so much support from your spirit guides. They want you to be happy. They want you to fulfill your soul's mission. They want you to feel light and free, but that cannot happen if your own energy is full of clutter, if you're holding on to people, jobs, places, anything that is draining your soul. But you see, when we are in our mind, we're not in our own spirit, we're not fully tapped in. Our vision becomes clouded and you cannot see it clearly, even what is it that which is for our highest good. So that's why I'm feeling this strong pull. Like your spirit guys, they are stretching you, they are pushing you, they are showing you this higher perspective, getting out of the head into your heart space. You are the most spiritual being and you know that. But you cannot see it clearly if you're not grounded enough. There is so much effortless wisdom which lives inside of you. The only thing which must be done for you is to raise your vibration, to spend lots of time outdoors. I know I keep repeating that, but especially in those two cards, I'm seeing that huge importance to be fully grounded, to feel so strong in your energy that nobody, nothing can drain you, because you're that rooted, you are that inspired, you are that devoted to your soul's mission. I'm speaking to somebody who's got a very rare, a very sacred soul's mission to fulfill here on earth. That wisdom which you have in you must be shared with the world. Those pure intentions which you have in you, that must be shown humanity. Something so beautiful which you give so effortlessly from your heart. But only when you are grounded, only when you are fully tapped into your higher chakras. For many of you, it is your spiritual gift, the way you're meant to use it, without any thinking. Like it naturally unfolds for you. Your own spirit shows you that naturally what you're meant to do moment by moment. So, freedom, emotional fulfillment, feeling so alive, and knowing that you are this seer, you are this psychic, you are this intuitive being, and you got all the resources inside of you, you got all the tools, you got all the potential inside of you. You're not meant to stay just in one place. Like spiritually speaking, although it might help you a lot to change like places physically, because like I am seeing here in this whole message that nature is the most empowering for you. Waterfalls could give you so much energy, like the water element, mountains, trees, forests, all this wild environment, the natural environment awakens your spiritual gift. Suddenly, you feel this creative potential inside of you, and without any thinking, you just know what your soul is meant to do, what you're meant to create. That creative potential for most of you is immense, it's endless, and it's meant to open many, many spiritual gateways for you, many portals. You do that so effortlessly because your spiritual gift is that ancient. The earth, psychic abilities. It's really interesting that we have faces in both of those cards, eyes. Like in both cards, actually, I'm seeing those psychic abilities. Like even here. So the earth is always calling you to step outside, to feel every element, to feel connected to all that is. But you're not from here. It's interesting. Spirit is showing me you are very grounded, you're very spiritual. I mean, the earth is home to you, but you know you're not from here. You're not from earth. You are a spiritual being. You have always had your psychic abilities, the most powerful intuition. Your higher chakras are fully aligned when you are so grounded. Nothing can shake you, nothing can drain you, nothing can take your power away. So I'm seeing for many of you, willpower is a very big word right now. Your spirit guides could be pushing you a lot, showing you the way so you would feel your strongest, so you would be so powerful, but at the same time humble, gentle, because the humanity needs your compassionate heart, your pure intentions will always be rewarded. Gather courage. Especially this season, I'm seeing for many of you is very, very life changing, very important to purify yourself, to let go of anything that is draining you. So much cannot come with you. Where you going? Because not many souls got this courage to walk into this timeless dimension, to follow the heart, to step into the unknown, knowing that you are divinely protected, you are divinely supported. All you need is you, your unique spiritual energy. But there is this thing which Spirit wants me to mention. Like, it's very important for humanity. Why not many of us gonna walk into this timeless dimension to be our true authentic selves, to use our fullest potential? It's because we think that we don't have it all. We think that we can do something only when we see that we got this. Like, it's even hard to describe it, to put it into words, but here, for most of you, it's like you don't need to have anything. All you need is your spiritual energy, and everything else is just falling into place for you because you use your spiritual energy to fulfill your soul's mission. But other people, they wait and wait until the time is right, until something becomes so obvious. Like, you believe that, okay, now I can do this. So this asks us as collective to be very courageous, to use our willpower. The path is clear at all the times. Only us, human beings with our conditioned minds, we create so many obstacles. So you no longer wait for it to happen for you. You do that. You go all the way in. A very powerful spiritual being you are. You got the wind element. Your soul knows where you're traveling. Like, it's not a place, it's just your spiritual energy. Like, anywhere you go, you take that with you. So I'm seeing that some of you are building something, like your own business, building, like creating like a community, something that feels so sacred, feels like home for you. And you're being initiated, you're being supported to fulfill your soul's mission. It's not easy to build that. So for everybody, it will be a different idea, like different way how you are building something. But for all of us, it feels the same. It feels sacred, spiritual. It feels like we are being at home in our hearts. And because we have a wind element here, I'm seeing for many of you, it is speaking your truth. The way you communicate, the way you empower others, the way you share your wisdom. how you meant to experience your own spiritual enlightenment is the most powerful. There are no words to describe it, only to feel it, only to be this full embodiment of spirit. So, this is our soul's mission to fulfill, to be this full embodiment of freedom, pure essence of love. To feel so happy that we don't need anything to validate us, because we know we are free, we are already whole and holy. Spirit is not outside of us. We are spirit. Our spirit guides, they are only helping us to live our fullest potential, to awaken those who are open to follow their calling. But there is so much that we will have to leave behind. We are not responsible to take other people's traumas. We are not here to heal others. Healing ourselves, choosing ourselves. So much must be left behind. So many people cannot walk with you because this is your highest timeline. Like everything, this highest timeline, spirit is showing me, like at any time you can travel to any timeline. Everything happening at once. Let's say you are walking through the woods and suddenly you feel you are being in 1960s or even the older times, and it's like suddenly you start to feel like, oh, I know what happened here, I know how people used to live in that time. It's just, this is just an example, but it's like you read the energy because you're being grounded in that moment, because you're being fully tapped into your psychic power. This is very magical. This is very transcendent. So this highest timeline is all happening at once. Everything changing so quickly, but you got this courage, you got this inner fire in you to answer the calling. Your initiation is so huge. And you're not even meant to know how is this gonna meant to unfold for you. You only follow that, you only commit to this path, which is full of unknown mystery, psychic power, living so freely, trusting the divine, being one with the divine. So this divine path is what you came here to do. That's why not many people can walk with you. And sometimes it will be very hard to say goodbye, to say that you are choosing yourself, because not many can understand this spiritual calling. But you do, and that's what matters the most. A very sacred contract between you and your spirit guides. We have the moon, Jaguar. You're meant to feel so bold, so courageous. It's like your journey is meant to feel like anything can happen at any moment. This is like 24/7. Spirit can call you anytime. Your spiritual gift can whisper something to you that you know. You got to do this. There is this lightness, there is this freedom, there is this inner magic which you meant to feel so deeply inside of you. Everything is full of depth, everything is full of spirit, everything is like a sacred dance for your soul. Like you are meant to feel so magical when it comes to your divine feminine energy. The way you feel inside, the way your intuition speaks to you so effortlessly. Nothing to figure it out, only to follow this initiation. So that was your reading. Thank you so much for being here. All your support means the world to me. Take care of yourselves. Bye bye.